I need to check my sound. Hello, everybody. Hello, everyone. Okay, I'm just sharing link. Okay, so today we are going to learn, or you can say, we are going to solve problem based on string from LeetCode. Okay, so we are going to solve LeetCode problem. Okay, by using string. So I hope you already knew about string. What is strings in Python? Like in Python, they have a string also. So like if you finished your Python, then you can learn DSA with string. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to share my screen with you. This is my screen. I hope it's visible to you. Okay, so we are going to solve problem number 5, longest palindrome substring. Okay, so here we can also search here in LeetCode problem number 5. Actually, I have already solved this problem. Okay, so longest palindrome substring. Here you can see problem number 5 and statement this one. Given a string S and return the longest palindromic substring. Okay, so here I'm just removing this. Okay, so we have input equals to this one a b a v a d. Okay, and output equals to v a v. So a v a is also a valid answer. Okay, so this is a palindrome substring. Then it will same when you are going to read it from right side or from left side. Okay, so this is called a palindrome string. Okay, here you can see s equals to vb, and here we have b equals to v. Okay, like if you read it from start, then it will be bv, and if you want to read it from end, then it will also vv. Okay, so that's why it is called a palindromic string. Okay, so here I'm going to take one string that is s equals to VAVAD. Okay, so I'm going to find out longest palindrome in this string. Okay, so here I'm going to take I and j. Okay, so initially we have I equals to 0 and j equals to 0. Okay, so first of all I need to take this b from s. Okay, I'm just taking substring that is b from s. Okay, for I. Okay, like I equals to 0 and j equals to 0, we have b. Okay, as b equals to like substring. Okay, substring equals to b, so we have b. Okay, now I am going to do reverse it. Okay, so we don't have any element from start of and end of b. Okay, in the like here we don't have any other element except b. Okay, so just it is same. Okay, as b. Now we can check this, that is palindrome. Yes, it is palindrome when you read it like from last or from start, so you can read vv. Okay, so that's why it is palindrome. Now I'm going to check its length. Okay, so length is greater than like its length is 1, that is greater than to the 0. Okay, so now v is the longest. Initially v is the longest. Okay, now I am going to element that is ba. Okay, I equals to 0 and j equals to 1. Okay, ba, I just add here. I just a I just add a. Okay, so it will become ba. Okay, here you can see it is ba. Okay, now we can reverse it. So like it will give you in start a, and after a we have b. Okay, so like substring ba Okay, we have substring ba and its reverse is ab. Okay, so we are going to like check that is palindrome, we can read it same as end or from beginning. No, no, it not sound like same if we read it from beginning or if we read it from end. Okay, so this is not a palindrome. So we here we don't need to check length. Okay, and now longest equals to b, still same as previous. Okay, now I'm going to take again after va, I'm just adding b, bab. Okay, so here I equals to 0 and j equals to 2. Okay, line number 3. Okay, so here vav. So, is it palindrome? Yes, we can read it like from end or from beginning. It will sound like same. Okay, BAV. If I read from start, and if I'm going to read it from end, then this is also same. BAV. Okay, so here its length is 3 is greater than 1. Okay, so here this is true. Previously I have length like 1, then after this I have like 3 is greater than 1. Okay, and bev I'm going to add here longest. This is a new updated longest. Okay, now again I'm taking one another element, that is a. Okay, so here I equals to 0 and j equals to 3, so it will become baba. Okay, now I'm going to do like I'm going to reverse it. Okay, so like it is palindrome. No, if we read it from start, above. Okay, and if we read it from end, so like baba. Okay, so this is not a palindrome. Okay, so our longest string is substring is web also. I mean previous like previous we have same here also longest. Okay, now I equals to 0 and j equals to 4. Okay, so I'm going to add in baba this last string. Okay, so it will become dawab. So I'm going to check this is palindrome. No. Okay, it will sound different if I am going to read it from starting, or if I am going to read it from end, then it will sound different. Okay, so this is not a palindrome. Okay, so our longest is equals to bev as previous, as we have previously bev. Okay, so this is same. Okay, now again I am going to increase I value. Okay, after finishing this I am going to increase I value. Okay, and I equals to 1 and j equals to 1. I'm just taking a. Okay, I equals to 1 and j equals to 1. I have a. Okay, so this is palindrome S. Here I am going to check its length. 1 is greater than 3. Okay, here our last length is 3, more than 3. Now its length is 1 and that is greater than 3. No. So our previous substring is web. Okay, now after this I am going to increase I value by 1, like like I same like previous. Okay, and j equals to 2. Now I am going to take ab. Okay, again check ba. Okay, I got va. This is not also palindrome. Okay, so our longest is like previous bab. Okay, we don't need to change it. Okay, because our previous like we already have longest equals to bab. Okay, and if new longest come, then I will add here, update here. Okay, now I equals to 1. Okay, and j equals to 3, so it will become ava. Okay, ava is palindrome. Okay, after reversing it, it is palindrome. Okay, here length is 3 is greater than 3, it is also false. Okay, so here 3 is greater than 3, uh, false. This is condition will become false, and now I'm going to add because it is a palindrome. Okay, now after this I am going to take I equals to 1 and j equals to 4. Okay, and now here I'm going to add another word a v a d, last one. Okay, so here if I'm doing reverse of it, then I find out this is not a palindrome. Okay, okay, so our longest is like previous. Okay, and we don't need to calculate its length. Okay, because it's not palindrome. If it is palindrome, then we need to check its length. Okay, so here after this I'm again increase the I value. Okay, that is b. Okay, I equals to 2 and j equals to 2, so we got v. This is palindrome S, and length is greater than 3. Okay, this is false. Previous length our 3, so if we have greater than 3, then it will true. Okay, this will false. Okay, then we add, no, we don't need to add this. Okay, so here our previous is web. Okay, now again I'm going to take I equals to 2 and j equals to 3. Okay, so it will become ba. Okay, here I'm going to take these two words ba. Okay, now I'm going to do reverse it. So I find out it is not a palindrome. Okay, and here again I'm going to take I equals to 2 and j equals to 4. Okay, now I got bad. Okay, if I'm going to do if I'm going to find out is it reverse? Yes. No, no, it's not reverse. Okay, like you can see here, this is the bad and this is the dev. Okay, so no, still we have same longest. Okay, we don't need to update here. Now again I'm going to take I equals to 3 and j equals to 3. Here a, I'm going to take just a from here. Is this palindrome after reverse? Okay, yes, it is palindrome, and length is greater than 1 is greater than 3, false. Okay, still we have same longest, we don't need to update here. Okay, now after this I need to take I equals to 1, I equals to 3, and j equals to 4. Okay, now it will become add, like so we got da, if we do it reverse. Okay, so this is also not palindrome. Okay, now again I'm going to take I equals to 4 and j equals to 4. We got this one. Okay, this thing. Okay, d. So D is also palindrome, but its one is greater than 3, false. Okay, so we still have Bev. So we still have Bev. We don't need to update. So we are find out our longest length here. So this is the longest length. Okay, Bev. Um, Now I am going to write code. Okay, so here I'm going to create class. 1 minute. Class equals to longest palindrome. Okay, so here, no, class equals to solution, not palindrome. Yeah, this is the class. Okay, okay, so this is the class, and here I'm going to use function name. Function is longest palindrome. Okay, so here I'm going to pass self comma str. Okay, self comma str. I'm going to write s here. Okay, so s should be in string. Okay, so this is for a string, like we have any string, and we are going to calculate its substring. Okay, that is longest. Okay, now I am going to calculate its length. If length of s means string, length of s is is less than equals to 1. If length of s is less than equals to 1, now I need to return s here. Okay, now I am going to create longest that I am going to find out. longest. Okay, So I need to calculate this longest. Okay, so initially it is empty. Okay, after this I need to add element one by one here. Okay, so now I'm going to use for loop for I in range. Okay, range of length of s. I'm going to apply loop. Okay, in the range of for I like I'm going to you apply for loop. Okay, in the range of string. Okay, in the range of length of string. So here I'm going to calculate j for j in range for j in range equals to I comma length of s. Oh, okay. After this I need to find out substring substring. Okay, substring that is from I to from I colon j plus 1. Okay, now now why I got here error. Okay, not watch cloud web whatever. Yeah, what is this? Okay, I got error because of here I need to give s. Okay, so I'm going to take a string from I colon to j plus 1. Okay, this is the starting index, first one, and this is the end j plus 1 for this substring. Okay, and now if if substring if substring equals to substring of this is for last element. Okay, minus 1 and here colon. Okay, now I am going to check if length of length of longest length of longest. Oh, it's not a length of longest, it's a length of a string. If length of substring is greater than length of longest. Okay, length of longest. Okay, and after this longest equals if length of substring is greater than length of longest, then we need to check longest equals to substring, and here after this return longest. Okay, so here you can see this is the class and this is the function name. Okay, here I am going to take one string. Okay, so here this is the string s equals to BAVAD. Okay, and now you can see if length of s greater than equals to 1, return s. Sorry, if length of s is less than equals to 1, return s. Okay, like if we have any length a like this. Okay, then it will return this a. Okay, initially. So here I'm going to create longest variable. Okay, that is initially empty. okay, that we can store our upcoming longest value, okay, or you can say a string. So I'm going to use for loop for I in the range of length of s, okay. So how many length it is? Two, sorry, 1 2 3 4 5, okay. So its length is 5, okay. Here for I in the range of length of s, okay. So we have 5 length, okay, here. Now like loop will run from 0 to 4, okay, at index 0 to index 4, okay. Here you can see we are going to use like apply loop from 0 to 4, okay, because its length is 5. Now for j in the range of I and length of s, okay. So length of s is 5, okay. So here we can start I like 0 1 2 3 4 5, whatever, okay. So here you can take length I equals to 0 and j equals to also 0, okay, in first step. So here I'm going to check I equals to 0 and j equals to 0, okay. So we got at I equals to 0 and j equals to 0, we got b, okay. So here we got v. Here you can also calculate substring, like we have s equals to I equals to 0 colon j equals to also 0 plus 1, okay. So here you can calculate uh, like substring so we can find out substring uh, in this range, okay, in between this range from 0 to 1. So our substring is from 0 to 1, okay. So we got here what? A, okay. So now like if we are doing, if substring equals to substring of like reverse substring, so here we are going to do it it I mean b in reverse, okay. Now again after doing reverse, I'm going to check that is equals to, yes, it is equals to, okay. Then then it is palindrome, otherwise not, okay. And here if length is greater than, if length of substring, this one, this is substring, here I have length 1, okay. Here in this step I have length 1, okay. It's greater than length of longest, okay. So initially we don't have any longest, okay. So this will 0, okay. Now longest equals to substring, okay. So in our longest we need to keep b, okay. So that is substring. So longest equals to substring is our b, okay. Then it will return what? It will return longest here, b, okay. Now this is our for b. Now you can take another you can increase value I equals to 0 and j equals to 2, okay, or j equals to 1. First of all you need to take I equals to 0 and j equals to 1, that we got ba. Here you can see in second example, here I am going to take I equals to 0, I equals to 0 here and j equals to 1, okay. So what I'm getting here, here. So here our s equals to I value is 0, okay, colon I also 0, sorry, j equals to 1. So we can keep j equals to 1 here and plus 1, okay. So here s equals to 0 comma 2, okay. So we will find out our next substring between this range from 0 to 2, okay. So from 0 I have a b or a. So we got like in 0 to in between 0 to we can access only two index. Okay, index, here you can see index 0 comma index 1. Okay, so we can take this two index. Okay, so here at index 0 we have b, you can see here, and at index 1 we have a. Okay, now after this I will I find out here. Okay, here what is our string, substring? Mm-mm, ba, ava, whatever, va. Guys, our previous output, here, this is not a, this is b. Okay, so I got ba. Now I can reverse this. Okay, but this is not a, like, if substring is equals to substring of reverse substring. Okay, but this is not equal. Okay, so like again I'm going to check. So we don't need to check its length. Okay, here, like if both are not equal, reverse and substring, so it is not palindrome, so we don't need to check its length. Okay, so we don't need to update our longest. Okay, so it is same as previous. Okay, now I'm going to again increase its length. Okay, I equals to 0 and j equals to 2. Here again I'm going to check I equals to 0 and j equals to 2. Okay, so here I'm going to calculate again our substring. Okay, so I equals to 0, I have I equals to 0 and j equals to what? Colon j equals to 2. 2 and plus 1. Okay, so what I get here? Yes, S0 colon 3. Okay, so in which index I got my next substring? In between 0 comma 1 comma 2. Okay, so these are the index, they will give us new substring. So here I got our new substring BAB. Okay, at index 0 we have B, at index 1 we have A, and at index 2 we have B. Okay, this is our new substring BAB. BAB. Okay, now I need to check if this substring BAB is same if we do its reverse. Okay, no, so it is same. Okay, so we get these are the same, substring equals to reverse of this substring. Okay, so this is palindrome. Okay, so this condition is true. Now I'm going to check its length. Okay, so if length of substring, so now we have length of substring what? 3. So 3 is greater than 1 because we already have longest length is 1 because previously we have b. Okay, so here I'm going to add bab. Okay, so longest equals to substring and this will return BAB. So guys, like this you can check every line. Okay, and you got your longest. So after this I'm going to run this code. Okay, so here this is for testing purpose, that's why I'm just doing copy and paste. Okay, so here this is the sol. Okay, this is the object of class solution, this class. Okay, and s equals to a string that I'm going to take. Okay, and print sol dot long, this is the longest palindrome function. Okay, and here I'm going to pass this string. Okay, so here I'm going to run this. So what should I add? Okay, so web, so this is the longest palindrome in substring, that is web. Okay, I hope you got it. Okay guys, Sahil, there is a lots of video in C language. Hi Himanshu. Himanshu, I will create next lecture, so come there in next live. Okay, I'm just going to finish this. Okay, so because I have finished this solution today, I'm going to solve 10 problem of string. Okay, if I am capable to do it on live. Okay, so every problem is like 1 hour or 30 minute. This is for 30 minute this live. So I'm going to create again another live. Okay, so you need to come there. I'm going to solve another problem, Actually, I am from Python background, so that's why I am creating DSA video in Python. Okay, Sohel. So, or there is a lots of videos in Python based on DSA, so you can go and watch there. Uh, with the help of C and C++. I think lots of video are present in YouTube or Udemy, so you can go and watch there. Actually, I am finding difficulty in DSA. So there is a no proper course of DSA in YouTube. So that's why I am going to create it. I'm facing a struggle, or I am facing stress while solving this problem. So you can, I mean, I can give benefit to other student. Okay, you are so beautiful. Thank you, Sohel. I'm just going to create another live there. I'm also solving another problem, so you can join there, guys. Okay. Actually, I had just finished this question. Can you solve a problem for me? I will discuss it later. What kind of problem you have? After finishing this session, we will talk in evening. Like if I, अगर मुझे टाइम मिला तो. वैसे आज मुश्किल है मिलना. अगर मिला तो मिल जाएगा. Okay, so in this next video, I'm going to solve zigzag problem. Okay, so it is difficult. Actually, I find out it difficult. A calculation function code forces ये छोटा सा problem है बस. ठीक है, बट अभी मैं कुछ और कर रही हूँ ना, तो इसके बाद हम देखते हैं.